All right, it's time for the showdown in Grand National Sport Truck action. Let's set the starting grid for you here for the main event. In row number 1, it'll be Rick Johnson and Rob McCachran. Row 2, Ivan Stewart and Rod Millen. And in row 3, Jimmie Johnson and Jerry Welchel. Bill Rickey waves the green flag and we are underway. Oh, and Ivan is up on the bicycle, and this is going to be deadly.
No,
that's a Rod Millen. Pardon me, I got the solid number 4. It turns out to be number 1. So a big opportunity for Ivan Stewart and Rob McCachran. Those are the guys that are trying to track him down in the points championship. Right now, it is Ricky Johnson in front of Ivan Stewart, and Rob McCachran is 3rd. Jimmie Johnson is 4th. 5th place is Jerry Welchel, and Rod Millen is last. What a turn of events this could be. Here we come over the Chevy Thunder Super Jump, and it will be Ricky Johnson, Ivan Stewart, and Jimmie Johnson has moved around Rob McCachran.
Away from the back, I can't believe it.
Boy, he is hooked up. Jimmie won heat race number 1, and boy, look at the way he is getting around this track.
It's as though he owns this track tonight. Look at this.
And Rick Johnson tries to open up about 3 truck lengths on Ivan Stewart. Ivan launches kind of high there, but manages to hold on to it. Rick Johnson gets up on the bicycle outside the stadium. Back in front of this very responsive Las Vegas crowd. They are cheering every time these guys come over that jump.
Ricky lost a little ground there to Ivan.
Boy,
he can't afford to be doing that.
Ivan almost slid into him also. Managed to get control. On board now with Jimmie Johnson. Oh, up on the bicycle.
With Rick again.
Rick Johnson opens the door for Ivan Stewart. Jimmie Johnson right behind Rob McCachran. This is a great 4-truck race. Jimmie Johnson and Rod Millen have lost contact. In fact, Millen is way back. I don't know if there's something wrong with the truck or not.
It is hard to say. I really don't know either.
Over the Chevy Thunder Super Jump, the race to the finish line, it will be the Chevrolet of
Look at this.
Rick Johnson. Oh, and Ivan gets up on the bicycle.
Right.
And Jimmie Johnson, oh, wouldn't
Make
this
it stick,
be?
Rick. I mean, Jimmie. And he did.
And Ivan's under attack from McCachran. Oh, and Ivan noses it. Noses the truck into the corner. And now, as you look at Rick Johnson, Ivan is dropped back to 4th. That,
I am telling you, that is the break the Chevrolets need. That stopped Ivan dead in his tracks. Did you notice that?
Yeah, you know, he stands over 6 feet tall. He might be about 5'11" right now. All right, it is all Chevrolet at this point.
They have to know that, too.
Rick Johnson, Jimmie.
Jimmie,
Whoa.
settle down. My land, he hit the wall, come ricocheting off.
Tore off the right quarter panel, but he's still running.
That's all right, as long as he's got tires.
And Jerry Welchel got hung up on the hydro barrier, as did Rob McCachran. The man who inherits 3rd place is Ivan Stewart, and Rod Millen is still dead last. So let's set this for you. You've got 2 Chevrolets up front. Rick Johnson in front of Jimmie Johnson. In 3rd place is Ivan Stewart in the Toyota. 4th place is Rob McCachran. In the Ford, his teammate Jerry Welchel's 5th, and Rod Millen, our points leader, is dead last.
And Jimmie just hikes it in the little sweeper down here and lost another car lane.
There are the 2 Chevrolets. Oh, Rick Johnson gets a little wide, opens the door for teammate Jimmie. We got ourselves a race between the Chevy Thunder.
There's going to be a disappointed owner and boss if these 2 trucks take each other out.
John Nelson, the team owner. Ivan Stewart well back in 3rd. Oh, and again, Rick Johnson, that's about the 3rd time this lap that he's hiked it up.
Yeah.
Now, too much side bite, obviously, the track drying out.
Either that or he's anticipating it to slide. He goes over and hooks up against the dry cushion.
Okay. 4 laps. Look at the margin.
Yeah.
There are the 2 Chevrolets. Drag race. We're heading for turn 4. Oh, and they're into each other. Jimmie has got it. The 19-year-old upstart just takes the lead from his hero.
This has just been his night, or you might say day, in Las Vegas.
All right, this would be his first main event win if he can pull it off. And you want to talk about excitement?
Oh.
Don't lose your cameras, because this will be one heck of a celebration. 3 laps remaining.
I can remember when he won his first heat race, he says, "Party at my house." Well, I guess where it'll be tonight if he wins this one.
On board with Jimmie. This is what it looks like out the back. And I'll tell you what, Walker, there is nothing Rick Johnson can do.
No. I no more got done saying that I thought Jimmie's car was kind of handling a little bad, and he takes Rick, just runs right on away from it.
This time by, here he comes. 2 laps remaining. All right, let's set it for you. Remember, Rick Johnson won our first 2 events at Anaheim and San Diego. Then Rod Millen won at Seattle and Las Vegas, and Roger Mears Jr. at Salt Lake City. This will be the first career win in Grand National Sport Truck action for Jimmie Johnson if he can negotiate the remaining half lap that he has remaining in this race. He has opened up a 10 truck length lead over teammate Rick Johnson, and it's another 10 truck lengths back to Ivan Stewart.
Just getting ready to say nobody's even threatening Rick.
Here we go. The white flag lap. One more time around.
That's a beautiful sign for Jimmie. He loves to see that.
He's got to know he can look out his left window and see the lead.
Yeah.
He's going to love Las Vegas and this super jump. This has just been an incredible day.
Yeah.
He took the pole, stood everybody on their ears. I mean, everybody just looked at their watches and said, what?
They couldn't believe it.
It was a tremendous heat race win. And he is about to take his first checkered flag. Watch this, folks. He is going to be one happy 19-year-old.
Right down here. He's going to spin it.
There he goes.
I knew it.
Second place to Rick Johnson. Third place, Ivan Stewart. Fourth place to Rob McCaffrey. Fifth place to Rod Millen. Jerry Welch.